game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. You know, talking to both teams before this one, they both wanted it. Let's see who wants it more as we are underway. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Great save by Brodeur.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second.
And we'll play on as it goes up the outside of the post. Brodeur's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And off the draw, they win possession. Lidstrom's got it in the defensive end. Windsor's got the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. Too many bodies in the way. Keeps a hold of the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. London's looking to break out. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. And there's the save on the play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. What a glove save by Shesterkin.
He is so difficult to beat when he drops into that butterfly positioning and gets square to the puck, keeping his arms tight to his body. Man, it is tough to find the back of the net.
Massive collision in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Solani's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Quick pass to Bourque. And he takes the feed. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And now he moves it to Sakic. Play is called for offside. Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. Sakic's won it. Here's a short pass to Dion. Quick shot! Denied by Brodeur. London's got it in their own zone. Handles the pass at center. Puck picked up by Sakic. The Knights play it along the boards. The Lions look to start the transition game. Bourque's got it in the defensive end. Messier's carrying it ahead. Passes it over. And he comes up with the glove save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Windsor's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Pinned up along the boards. London's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Petrie. The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. Podricker stick handling in his own zone. The Knights have it now. Quick feed to Konyan. And now he moves it quickly to Smith. And he slides it quickly to Gretzky. Through center. And he takes the pass. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Knights had great possession time in the opening frame, James, and need to look to continue that through the second period and not get frustrated that they didn't convert on it. The one thing that they can do a better job of is getting off of the perimeter and into the mid lane of the ice to create some more quality scoring opportunities.
Moves it quickly over to Savard, and he slides it quickly to Tkachuk. And he takes the dish. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Battle along the wall. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Yager's swooping in on the attack. The Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Yager's got it in the corner. Slides it across. And that's blocked from someone in front. There's another for the hit parade. Great use of the twig. It's a 2-on-1. What a chance, but can't connect. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. London's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Niedermayer's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Windsor's got possession here in their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Moving into the attacking zone. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender.
He's the one that you want to have the puck on your stick. He's the leader in the room. He's the leader on the ice. He just doesn't get it done this time.
Takes the feed from the left side. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. There's the collision. Directs it on over to Petrie. Lays the body into that play. And now it's over to Julian. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Past the midway mark of the frame. Still looking for our first goal. And they win that neutral zone draw. Barkey's got it on the offensive end. Windsor's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Fantastic save!
Brodeur's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
And some textbook body contact there. Across the line, down the left wall. And that's broken up. And he sends it across to Sim. Here's the pass. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Shesterkin. Here they come on the attack. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Brodeur. From off the wall and onto a stick. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And he's ridden off the puck. Shesterkin's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Both goalies absolutely locked in here through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if that continues in the third. Now a quick pass to Tkachuk. Puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Tkachuk. Angles it over to Bourque. Takes the feed. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Knights will play it to the defensive zone. London's gained possession along the boards. Unable to reach that one. Shot! That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. Picked up along the boards by Savard. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Oh, a clutch save! Pass back to the point. And another stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. The Knights win the faceoff. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, he caught all of that. What a save by Brodeur.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
London's got the puck along the wall. O'Reilly's gained the line and on the attack. Gets the puck in deep. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Lions gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Slides it across to Dion. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Taken by Solani. They go on the attack from the left side. The Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Windsor's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Sims got it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Stops him with a glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Past the midway mark in this period. Still no score in this one. London's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Steps up with the block. Scooped up along the wall by Dickinson. Scoops up the puck behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Coughs it up on the play. Back to the blue line. Blocked in traffic. Oh, great glove save by Brodeur. Here in the late goings of the period, we've still got zeros on the board. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Dropped him in the open ice. Quick pass to McKinnon. Loses the coverage there. A chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. A critical draw here. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Here's a shot. Big-time stop.
Well, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across his crease. He makes the save.
Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Tosses it to Niedermeyer. Moves it to Savard. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. London's got control of it now from their own end. The Knights gain control of the puck. Windsor's got the puck in the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Dion. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Quick shot off the draw. Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next. Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. Will we get a winner? Time to find out. It's overtime. Still has possession. Wins is looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass over to McKinnon. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Great read in the offensive zone by McKinnon. Quick feed to Lindstrom. The Lions will play it through the neutral zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Gretzky's lugging the puck. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Windsor's got the puck in their own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. Skates to the crease. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, you know your PKs and your goaltender have to stand on their head here. It's overtime, and now you're shorthanded.
Face-off, and Todd's certainly not on the penalty-killing unit here, down to 3 men. London's won the face-off deep in their own end. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Windsor's got possession of the puck. Howardchuk's moving the puck through his own zone. Cuts to the front. Picked up along the wall by Dion. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Moves it over to Howardchuk. And that's it. Regulation solved nothing. Overtime solves nothing. So we go to the skills competition. The shootout looms here on EA Sports. Well, here we go. The moment of truth for both sides here. Overtime solves nothing. We go to the shootout. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Had a chance to pad the lead, but couldn't finish.
Well, these situations, so much pressure is added onto the individual that has to take the shot, and he's unable to catch it.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. Here's the goal. Taking it a shootout. Well, it'll be a bonus time, but they still found that magic when they needed it most, and these fans are loving it. Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski saying peace.